Oh my God! That's just too dirty!
Damn. This shit's fire.
This is a fucking banger.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats, snakes, dogs, chicken, elderly people, workers, and twerkers.
Damn.
Turn it up!
I don't give a fuck. It's the Ruckus. What the fuck you expect?
I body slapped my wife, my nigga.
There's the shirt, Lou.
Let me see this. Hold on.
It's in general.
God.
Oh, hell no.
Ashley Babbitt, American Patriot. They were selling that at Walmart.
No, at Kmart Sears.
That's really fucking hard to. That's really hard to kind of.
That sucks, man.
Show me the picture.
Dude, I'm.
Is that the son? Is that the son that Alex is gonna get rid of? Is that the son he's gonna get rid of?
He's gonna make him kick rocks.
Yo, he looks just like him too, bro.
Yeah, look at that. Little does he know he's getting traded.
Bro, you're going to the eighth. You're going to the eighth rounded team, the eighth seeded team.
You go into another family. You go into like a Vietnamese family or something. Like we getting another one.
Bro, you're going back to the D League, homie.
You getting traded for a fresh pick.
Yeah, you send that kid off to China, the Chinese family league. I don't want this kid anymore.
Hey, once he gets to as soon as he gets to a pro league, he'll get back to the NBA.
Well played, LeVar Ball.
Yeah, Alex, the only way Alex
never lost.
The only way Alex's kid is gonna stay in the family is if he learns to spell. If his kid learns to spell, he's staying in the family.
Oh yeah, he won in the National Spelling Bee, bro. Watch.
How do you spell family? F-A-M.
Oh, you fucked up already.
You fucked up. Go look at his little son like.
Nah, he got light eye privilege.
You got light eye privilege. So you're keeping him in the family just because of that?
You'll make it to your academy soon.
Yeah. So that I've been thinking a lot. You know, you sent that article about like what Trump's bullshit, and it's really scary because he comes back in 2024. Coming back with a vengeance. Like he's not fucking around. And you know, his supporters, they seem to just be getting crazier by the minute. Yo, is QAnon around? Like, is that still a thing?
They've been quiet. They've been quiet.
You guys saw the picture I sent when I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, like a petty van with the Q and the Trump train.
Oh yeah. It was definitely on some weird vibes, like one of those like the work vans and shit. Yeah, it has no windows on it.
They got a little
and it was white.
They got a little quiet after the Matt Gaetz scandal.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on with that? What's going on with that? Is he?
They're working in the background, man. They're working in the background because they got more than enough evidence to like really bring him down. But he's a sitting U.S. congressman, so it's a different process. Mm-hmm. So you can't play the game the same way with somebody like him. And he's got a very powerful and well-connected father who's really just a pain, bro. His father is the one that's responsible for this shit. Anytime that this guy fucks up and does something, you know what he's getting. He's getting that phone call from his dad, like son, you better show up at the house at such and such time, and get scolded by his dad, a 39-year-old grown ass man who was obviously not as grown ass as we think, because this motherfucker's still following his dad and doing all that shit.
But do you think
right?
that
Yep.
Yeah. But do you think that they would take down a guy like him? He seems like a fragile congressman. He doesn't seem like he has a lot of pull within Congress.
Oh, he does.
He has pull in his district, and that's all that matters. Is how you get elected.
but he doesn't need to have like congressional support. That doesn't matter in terms of like bringing him down. I don't mean in terms of his district, but I mean like because there's a public repercussion to bringing down a sitting congressman, right? If I'm supposing, and you guys will correct me, if he has like a lot of contacts and you know donors and powerful people within Congress to support him, they'd be less likely. But if he were weak, like a sitting duck type of congressman, they'd be more apt. Is that correct, or does that none of that shit matter?
The thing is, in the end, money matters. The motherfucker got money. His family got money. They're like I think it's from like what's that shit called? The food that you reheat in the microwave?
Like but that's
TV dinners.
TV dinners.
Yeah, he comes from that type of money, and
Yeah,
that shit was big in the 90s.
That shit was huge in the 90s. I remember eating that shit as a kid, man. I used to love going to the supermarket getting me some.
Oh man!
Imagine growing up eating that.
So that motherfucker got money.
What a privilege!
And the funny thing is,
you ate that stuff. Stop.
Yo, this motherfucker.
Why didn't you eat that stuff?
Not until I got out of my house, my parents' house.
Why? Your parents didn't buy you?
Hell no.
You never had a Hot Pocket?
Nope.
Bro, I ate one TV dinner a year, and that's because I begged my mother, and I'm like, what the fuck is a big deal with this? Like, every time it was different, I'm like, this is not working.
This shit is
Wait,
nasty.
but why did your parents not have the money to buy this stuff, or did they not want you to eat this stuff?
Nah, man, they had money for, arroz
real food.
Rice and beans, man. Rice and beans.
La bandera dominicana, that's it. Para eso
Comida de la casa. Niño de la porra. La comida de la casa.
This food at home, motherfucker.
No McDonald's money.
No McDonald's. We passed by McDonald's. I get hit before we got close to it.
You remember? Your mom never told you when you said you weren't hungry, and then she would say, "Si te compro un McDonald's, te lo come, ¿verdad que sí?" And then you're like there eating that arroz con carne. And what's up? Knowing that shit is true, like you're right. If you give me a burger right now, nigga, I rock that shit. But you gotta eat this carne guisada with sauteed peppers and onions at 7 years old, nigga. Eating like a grown man.
Gourmet food.
Bro, you ain't trying to say
gourmet food. But we were denying gourmet food. Now we were denying gourmet food. But we will get a fucking $1. A gourmet food compared to $1 burger, we would choose $1 burger.
Bad, bro.
My kids do that shit all the time. I'm like, yo, nah, nigga. And now,
but it's that idea that the grass is always greener on the other side.
Oh, no, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Well,
I tried the other side. I'm like, nah, bro, fuck this. I tried to.
Well, I mean, they're putting millions of dollars into a burger so you can go back and eat it. You know, like if your mom had millions of dollars to get that carne guisada on point, nigga, you eat the carne guisada or the chemicals and shit like that. I don't know.
She don't make the kind of look as good as it does on those commercials on TV.
Local. I found out before my son was born, there's actual food scientists.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Well,
there's a dude on Joe Rogan. He was on a little tour because his book came out. I think his name is Michael Moss or Michael Moses. I think Moss. But he wrote a book on
Moses.
He wrote a book on the food industry and all the money, all the techniques that they put into getting you to go for another bite. Right? That's like the whole thing. The whole thing is how do I get you to go to the next bite and the next bite? And it's just a bunch of oils and chemicals to get you to keep reaching for the potato chips, keep reaching for the burger, keep reaching for, they have chemicals.
I know what you're thinking. Where can I find more? For full episodes of the Ruckus podcast, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and your other digital streaming services. The Ruckus, it's organized chaos. Don't worry, we're working on getting Mike a better mic. Get it, Mike? And don't worry about it. You'll get it eventually.